Hey guys, Nomadic Tips here, back at it again with the perfect bucket list for your next travel to Mongolia. So let's start with the first item, which you need to tick off of your toolbox. The first one is stargazing in the Gobi Desert. Mongolia's average elevation is equivalent to 1580 meters, making it one of the highest point countries in the world. This makes it perfect for you to have a car ride in the countryside far away from the city, receiving the full experience of Mongolia's endless steppe and transparent skies, which will give you the perfect opportunities to stargaze at night. On your way back, you should definitely keep in mind that Mongolian deserts are often called the birthplace of dinosaurs, as there are many findings and expeditions in the past that have found fossil fuels on various dinosaurs in the past. So keeping that in mind, it's also very, very interesting for you to actually know the history before you actually travel to the Gobi Desert. The second to-do list for you to do here is to ride camels. Visiting the Gobi Desert, although is a truly hard trip to make, it is definitely worth it because you get to see Mother Nature in its true action. Not only Mongolia's deserts are ranked top first in the whole entirety of Asia, but it is also ranked number 6 in the entire world as the biggest deserts in the world. The desert offers various fun activities, one involving a camel riding activity, which many who've done it leave with a lasting memory and gorgeous scenic pictures that you can post on all of your social media accounts. The best trip for you is to ride the famous Bactrian camels, as they are known for their large, even-toed ungulate natives that have 2 humps. If you do decide to take on the challenge of riding camels, you might as well see the flaming cliffs of Bainzag and the dunes in Hongring Hills. Another reason for you to visit the Gobi Desert is the famous 1000 Camel Festival. So, speaking of camels, this local camel herders race is very famous tournament in Mongolia, as there are things such as camel polo tournament, beauty contests, and that actually are there to spread the message of protecting Bactrian camels that are in the wild. So the festival is a yearly event falling on the date of March 6th to 7th, and it takes place in Bolkhonsum in the Umnröv province in the south of the Gobi Desert. So you might as well check the festival out and plan your date. So thirdly, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic in Mongolia, which is the Mars V project in Mongolia. So, as we all know, the Gobi Desert is a deeper reddish-brown region that covers much of southern Mongolia. The Tangasovro mine, Yotling ice field, Hongring Hills, Hanang Huge Mountain, Nimicht Haftzal, and Hirmun Tav in the Gobi have a very similar soil to that of Mars. Another interesting factor that you may or may not affect your decision to take a trip to the Gobi Desert or other smaller deserts in Mongolia is that there's a project called Mars V. That's main objective is to establish an international center of science, technology, and innovation through the usage of the similar surface of Mars. So therefore, if you want to see Mars on Earth, we highly recommend you go to these places that I just mentioned, or the Gobi Desert. And if you're interested on the Mars V project, check this link out. There's a new video that's coming soon, and we may or may not talk about more in depth about this cool project. So, on the fourth list, we have the Golden Eagle Festival. So the Golden Eagle Festival is an annual traditional festival that is held in Bayang-Ulhi province. One of the more reasons why visiting the Bayang-Ulhi province is that there are ancient hunting traditions and unique cultural heritage of the Kazakh minority. Many tourists here make sure to see the Eagle Festival for themselves, as you can take a 3-hour plane ride and enjoy the cultural attraction and leave with unforgettable memories and breathtaking pictures. Fifth, this may be a little basic, but I believe that some tourists do forget to try some of Mongolia's famous dishes or drinks, and one of them being the fermented mare's milk called Airag. From Mongolian dumplings called bots to fried noodles with meat called tuva, we want to shine light on the fermented mare's milk today, as it is a drink that is consumed heavily during the scorching hot season of summer. The coveted mare's milk is used to make the alcoholic beverage, which is fermented in an open leather sack known as huhur. And when consumed in moderation, Airag is said to boost overall health, and it plays an important role in gatherings and big festivals such as Naadam. Sixth, speaking of Naadam, July is the epitome of the nationally beloved festival, which highlights wrestling, horse racing, and archery. The Naadam Games has even been inscribed in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity, highlighting the importance the festival has on an international level. One of the many reasons on why you should definitely go to the national stadium and watch the games being played and see for yourself is because Naadam takes place in July 11th to 12th, and it is easily accessible as it is held in the capital city of Ulaanbaatar, and you can just take a taxi 5-minute ride, and enjoy the show that will leave you with lasting memories and a really good impression on our culture. So these were the things that today Nomadic Tips decided to recommend for you to put on your bucket list, as some may even be basic, but some may not. Tend to overlook all of these and tend to just go to the overrated tourist attractions. And instead, this is the list for you, for someone who seeks adventure and wants to get to know our culture more. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.